Hi, this is Sasha from iChongqing. Today we are at the Sino-Techno Park in Liangjiang area to explore this incubation center for the technology innovation. So for today's our interviewees will be Mr. Ma Shuyong, the operation manager of the Sino-Swiss Techno Park.
Can you tell us about the situation of the Sino-Swiss Techno Park, including the time and the purpose of this establishment of the Techno Park?
The Sino-Swiss Techno Park is located in the core area of Chongqing Liangjiang area. The construction of the entire Techno Park began in 2015, and the main construction was completed at the end of 2018. The supporting facilities of the park were improved in 2019. The positioning of the entire industrial park is to build a model park for international cooperation. Through investment cooperation with Swiss-based or overseas companies, their technology will be introduced to China. The entire Techno Park is positioned as an innovative platform for the foreign companies with new materials, new techniques with innovative characteristics.
I just saw there is a great factory area next to the Techno Park, and Techno Park occupies a very large area. I haven't seen such a large-scale international cooperation industrial park like this in Chongqing. I would like to ask you what areas will Sino-Swiss Techno Park mainly target in business cooperation?
First of all, the GRI factory that you mentioned just now is like this. The earliest plan for this land is GRI Intelligent Industrial Park. Our company is a strategic partner of GRI. We have always cooperated with them in supporting and manufacturing. Later, the entire area, this area, was positioned as a residential area in Liangjiang area, so it is no longer suitable for large-scale production. So we have also continued to communicate and negotiate with Liangjiang area, and we have built it into such an industrial park.
What is the investment situation of Sino-Swiss Techno Park now? What industries and sectors are mainly involved?
Although the industrial park began to be used last year, the investment promotion work started 2 or 3 years ago. The first appearance can be traced back to 2016. At that time, the leaders of Chongqing led a team to hold a special investment conference in Zurich, Switzerland. Therefore, the Techno Park has its first introduction to Westerners that time. After that, we also organized a variety of investment promotion activities at home and abroad, including July 2018, when Mr. Tang Liangzhi, the mayor of Chongqing, led a team to conduct investment promotion activities in Switzerland. And they are the first batch of companies signed up to the cooperation deal in the meantime. In recent years, we have been continuously building channels at home and abroad, helping us to collect some companies who are interested in this opportunity, and publishing our intention to cooperate through those channels, and also accumulating investment projects through our channels.
Affected by the COVID-19 pandemic, how is Sino-Swiss Techno Park resumed work and production? Have you encountered any difficulties?
In fact, the resumption of production in the industrial park is relatively normal. We resumed normal operation in mid-February, and the investment promotion work was started. Now, the whole work is on track. Of course, he said that this epidemic situation will also have a certain impact on the time of our park. We originally expected the peak period for enterprises to settle in after the Spring Festival, because preparations were in place. But due to the epidemic situation, the entire settled work will be slightly delayed, but it has also resumed. On the other hand, you mentioned earlier that we have a lot of investment promotion activities. We have been holding the innovation and entrepreneurship competition since 2018, and this year should be the third time. According to our original plan, we will cooperate with the Smart China Expo to conduct the final of this competition. Our project is still soliciting in Europe, but now affected by the epidemic, our final time may be adjusted, and adjustments will be made according to the arrangements of Chongqing local government.
What plan or project will be done in 2020 for Sino-Swiss Techno Park?
The Sino-Swiss Business Incubation Competition started in 2018. The first session was in cooperation with the Zurich government in Switzerland. In the first session, more than a dozen companies came to Chongqing to participate in the finals. The results of the finals were also very good. Last year, we held the second session. On the basis of the first session, our influence has been expanded. The number and quality of participating projects have been greatly improved, and the scope of project collection has been expanded from a Swiss province to the whole region of Europe. At the second time, more than 40 projects from 6 countries were registered, and 15 of them finally came to Chongqing to participate in the finals. This year, we plan to improve the organisation of the event based on the previous 2 years. We've also made some preparations from the competition solicitation, because the last 2 of our finals were placed at the end of the year and our preparation time is relatively long. This year is the 3rd session, so we have also accumulated some experience, and we have greatly shortened the preparation time. Our original plan this year was to hold the finals at the SCE at the same time, and then let the winning project make an appearance at the Expo. Because this activity also received the strong support of Lianjiangnu area, it has also demonstrated as an event of international cooperation in Lianjiangnu area.
Why Sino-Swiss Technopark located in Chongqing?
First of all, we are a private enterprise in Lianjiangnu area. In addition, Lianjiangnu area also has some policies in favour of building an international cooperation and exchange atmosphere. For us to make such a park, it should be able to integrate the development of Lianjiangnu area, and we are keeping up with the development of Lianjiangnu area.
Did you have any relationship with Switzerland before? Have you taken a business trip to Switzerland?
We go to Switzerland quite often. On average, we go 4 or 5 times a year. On one hand, we have some cooperation channels in Switzerland. We regularly communicate with them, exchange information with them in regards to our industrial park, and then use them to help us get more investment information and information for our projects. The other is the competition. Although the finals are in Chongqing, most of our previous stages are overseas. Therefore, we will conduct preliminary screening of some projects overseas in the early stage. We all need to go overseas to contact them.
So is the entire industrial park more inclined to choose some innovative companies to settle in?
Yes, and from the whole, I just mentioned that we have new techniques, new technology, and new material characteristics of the company. Especially in the precision, manufacturing and high-end manufacturing categories are most interested. Because a large part of our group's main business is manufacturing, we are relatively familiar with the manufacturing field. And the other is that we want to achieve the transformation and upgrading of our industry through the introduction and cooperation of such projects as purposes.